the siphon.
And that's what you want?
It's the only way we'll find the truth. About my finger, Comstock, everything.
Yeah. Well, then do it.
Tear it down. Tear it all down.
Bowers front, stern is back, forward is left, starboard is right. Gotcha. Well, I told you you're never going back to that island. Holy shit!
The Whistler! Elizabeth! The bird, Elizabeth! I lost control. He's coming!
No, he isn't.
What the fuck?
Where is he?
No.
Where is he?
No, 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 no. Oh my god. Oh no.
It's okay. It's all right. I'm here. Just let go.
Oh god.
There you go.
Oh, she just took us under the sea.
Elizabeth, I'm sorry. What is this place?
Why did you bring us to
Elizabeth?
Rapture?
It's a doorway. One of many. This way.
Why did you bring us
It's
to
a
Rapture?
doorway. Where are you going?
Oh, come on. Yes, it's this way.
What Comstock said about your finger. Is there an answer here? Do you...
Down here.
Why did you bring us to Rapture? I don't want to be here. All bathysphere travel is not
Over here,
denied.
Booker.
I'm coming.
This is where we have to go.
What the?
Why? What is going on? Elizabeth, what do you mean this is a doorway?
This is the
I'll show
fucking
you.
Vita chamber. This is where the first protagonist comes up. The game
I'm
knows
beginning
and
to
wants to
regret this.
crash. The game wants to crash. Plasmids instead of vigors. Oh my god, no. Wait, are we going up? Are we?
City at the bottom of the ocean. Ridiculous.
We're going up. We're leaving. We're leaving Rapture. Oh my god, we're getting out of Rapture for the first time in this entire game series. Yes! Bye! Goodbye! Go away! Never come back! The game knows who's playing said, nope, I'm out.
Dad,
What?
thousands of doors. Opening all at once. My god, they're beautiful.
What, the stars?
Wait, the stars are rifts or tears? That's what you think?
Come on. Come on, it's this way. Come on.
What's this way? Why are we here? We don't need to be anywhere near this place.
Are you going to open it?
It's no good. Damn it. I thought once we were here, I could fully control it. I thought...
What is that?
It's a key.
Where did it come from?
It's always been there. I just couldn't see it.
What the fuck? What do you mean it's always been there? Alright. Is there gonna be a scroll and a sword too? Why were you already on the other side?
Not stars. They're doors.
Doors to...
To everywhere. All that's left is the choosing.
Okay.
What are all these lighthouses? Why are we... Who are...
There are a million worlds. All different and all similar.
Multiverse theory, got it.
Constants and variables.
What?
There's always a lighthouse. There's always a man. There's always a city.
How do you know this?
I can see them through the doors. You, me, Columbia, Songbird. But sometimes, something's different, yet the same.
Constants and variables.
Yes.
Did I go the right way? Why are you always on the other side of the hollow?
It's us.
Not exactly. We swim in different oceans but land on the same shore. But it always starts with a lighthouse.
I don't understand.
We don't need to. It'll happen all the same.
Why?
Because it does. Because it has. Because it will.
There's so many choices.
They all lead us to the same place. Where it started.
No one tells me where to go.
Booker. You've already been.
Jesus. Why is Destiny... Oh, okay, is this game trying to say, like, it doesn't matter what you do, every destiny is preconceived? No matter what your choice is, you're going to end up doing the same thing anyway? Why is the bag of crow empty? I don't know, man. Your destiny is already decided for you. It doesn't matter what kind of choices that you make in life.
Wait a minute. I know this place. I was here. It's been 20 years ago, right after Wounded Knee. I was looking for...
Come on now, time's a-wasted.
Why were you here?
Are you ready to have your past erased? Are you ready to have your sins cleansed? Are you ready to be born again? Take my hand.
No. No, I don't want to.
But you already did, didn't you?
Yeah. I already did. I don't want to. I got baptized.
Are you ready to be born again?
I am.
Do you hate your sins?
I do.
Do you hate your wickedness?
Yes.
Do you want to clean the slate, leave behind all you were before, and be born again in the blood of
Yes.
the Lamb? Jesus, wash this man clean. Father, make him
Stop
born
it.
again. Lord,
Stop it! No! Get off me! Get off!
Son.
You didn't go through with
You
it.
think a dunk in the river's gonna change the things I've done? Let's get out of here. Hey, these doors of yours, they're all tears, right? Well, open one up. Open one up to Paris. I want to be shut of all this.
Not until we find Comstock.
Comstock's dead!
No. He was here. This way.
How do you know all of this all of a sudden? What card did you... I think purple. Oh, joy. Enjoy the trip. Sadly, it's one way. Good luck. What? But seriously, no, how do you know all of this all of a sudden? You know everything going on after blowing up that fucking tower?
And what of my debts?
Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt.
This is the man who hired me to find you.
Really?
Yes. The girl for the debt.
Robert Lutece.
Wait, no, this is wrong. What is this? There was no baby. I remember. No, there was no baby, and if there was, I sure as hell wouldn't give it over to this guy.
Booker, you don't leave this room until you do.
Do it. Time is running short. Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt.
What the fuck?
Go ahead.
No.
You can wait as long as you want. Eventually, you'll give him what he wants.
How do you know all this?
I can see all the doors, and what's behind all the doors. And behind one of them, I see him.
Comstock. What choice do I have?
The debt's paid. Mr. Comstock washes you of all your sins.
What? She is not surprised. She's seen this.
Bring
What
us
the
the
fuck?
girl and wipe away the debt.
There was no baby. The deal was I go to Columbia to get you.
Booker, you're bleeding.
No. I remember what I remember.
Now we've upset him.
I don't expect this next bit will do much for his mood.
Come on.
No, that was it, though. I go to Columbia and bring you back.
What are we doing here? Comstock's dead. We can just go on with our lives. You don't need
Dead?
to...
You mean like Chen Lin? Like Lady Comstock? No. He is alive in a million worlds. It's not over
Jesus
because the
Christ,
prophet
the
is dead.
Dress.
It will only be over.
Fix your dress
when he never
physics.
even lived in the first place.
So what? I get to do
Hey.
this shit again?
Hey, the deal's off, you hear me?
You're unstable.
The deal is off! Give her back! Give her back!
Fine, are you mad?
No, you will not get caught.
Give her back, you son of a bitch!
It's ready. Go.
No! No, no, no!
Shut down the machine!
No!
Shut it
Anna!
down! Shut down the
Anna!
machine! Now do it!
Give me back my daughter! No!
Holy fuck. Elizabeth's name is Anna.
No. No. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Anna, I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
She's gone, Booker. Anna's gone. You should
Anna DeWitt.
no regret for almost 20 years. Until one day, a man came to you and offered you a chance at redemption. A chance for us to be together.
Anna. So sorry, Anna.
You suppose he branded himself as some sort of penance?
I should have.
Don't see the point. What's done is done. What's done will be done. I suppose the brand is his hair shirt, as he is ours.
What the fuck?
Wipe away the debt. Bring us the girl. Wipe away the debt.
See?
Bring us the
He's
girl.
starting to put his together.
Wipe away
You're quite fond of
Bring
this.
us the girl.
He's manufacturing new memories from his old ones.
Well,
Wipe away.
the brain adapts.
I should know.
Bring us
I
a
lived
girl.
it.
Wipe
Booker, wake up. Booker, wake up. This is where it started.
Not again.
sold you. I sold you.
To your credit, you did try to weasel out of the deal.
This is all Comstock's fault. What if I went back? Killed him before he did any of this?
Things get set in motion.
How would one know how far back to go?
That's the only way to do it. Go back to when he was born, and I'll smother this son of a bitch in his crib.
Wow. So you'll kill a baby. I don't think that's the way, mate, but this is fucked. So we're doing this shit again. Game on repeat.
Booker, are you sure this is what you want?
I have to. It's the only way to undo what I've done to you.
Booker DeWitt, are you ready to
What
be
is this?
born again?
Why are we back here?
This isn't the same place, Booker.
Of course it is. I remember. Wait. You're not.
What the fuck?
Who are you?
You chose to walk away, but in other oceans, you didn't. You took the baptism, and you were born again as a different man.
Comstock.
It all has to end, to have never started. Not just in this world, but in all of ours.
Smother him in the crib.
Smother, 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 smother. Before the choice is made, before you are reborn. He's Zachary Comstock. He's Booker DeWitt.
No. I'm both.
What the fuck? Booker was Comstock the whole time. Completed the game on that was it? What the what? What? Should all acquaintances be in 1999 mode? What? Okay. That's a mind fuck and a half. Okay, so when Booker DeWitt was baptized, he became Comstock. Comstock realized his daughter had these because timelines don't work like that. Timelines are one fucking way. Booker DeWitt fought at Wounded Knee, killed. He was good at killing. So he wanted to forget his sins, wanted to redeem his sins. And so he got baptized and took upon the name Comstock. TFX explained it, the multiverse is a bit, okay. I'm trying to put it together in what makes sense, what makes the most sense. After being baptized, he led a new life. His life in the military was able to make him a powerful enough man so that the president at the time felt threatened by him. And he came up, along with everybody else, along with Lady Comstock, along with everyone who was important to the creation of Columbia. He came up with this city and really went deep into the shit of being a prophet and stuff like that. The city was built not because of the person in that timeline, but he discovered that his daughter, Anna DeWitt, had this power, and Robert Lutece, said, I know how to make that power work, and you're indebted to me. Give me your daughter, and I'll call it off. Because it was Lutece that came up with the technology to make Columbia what it is. Then, after selling his daughter, Comstock fell into a depression for 20 years. And by that point, over the course of the 20 years, enough of the power was siphoned, thanks to Lutece's siphon machine, that Lutece was able to go back and tell Booker to go forward in order to get Elizabeth, who didn't know she was Anna, throughout all of that, Booker went through all this. Booker is the reason. Booker is the anomaly. Alright, Booker is not the constant. There's something that lies about this when it comes down to the timeline. Booker is not the constant. He is the anomaly. He is the reason why Elizabeth is missing Anna DeWitt is missing her pinky. He is the reason why the Vox gets to where they are. He's the reason why Columbia gets attacked. He's not the constant. Booker and Comstock are two halves of the same whole that was created at the time of Booker's baptism. Whereas one is the constant, Comstock is the constant, because everything Comstock does in Columbia is consistent. Every person, the Lutesses, the Vox, everything is constant through Comstock. That's why the Vox and Comstock's men were working together at the end against Booker. In this sense, Booker is the false prophet in a way, but false prophet's not a proper thing. False prophet is if the religion was built on the timeline, then Booker DeWitt being the false prophet, quote unquote, means that Booker is the anomaly and the timeline is the religion, the belief system. Booker is the anomaly because Booker gets sent back in time by an older Elizabeth. Booker is the one that got sent forward in time, not knowing that 6 months had passed and the songbird stopped him every time. Booker is the anomaly that kills Comstock. Booker is the reason why Elizabeth loses her finger. Booker is the reason why 77 was drawn. Booker is the reason why the AD was scrawled on the back of his hand. The baptism was the beginning of two separate identities being created in a timeline, a convergence. Whereas in one timeline, Comstock continues down his path, becomes a big deal in the United States, the president hates him, and Comstock then makes Columbia. Booker continues in his timeline. No, it's a convergence. It ain't a paradox. It ain't a paradox. It's a convergence. Or not a convergence, it's a split. Alright, convergence is when two timelines, we're going to get to the convergence. It's a split. Comstock does his thing, makes Columbia. Booker does his thing. He does these odd jobs. He hates his life for 20 years. He's a killer for 20 years. He mourns selling his daughter. But then how did he sell... Hold on. How did he sell his daughter as Comstock, though? He must have sold his daughter as Booker. That means the daughter getting sold as Booker happened before Columbia. Happened before the baptism. Okay, so in order we have now Booker, war hero, murderer, alright, goes on to sell his daughter to get out of a debt perpetrated by the male Lutece, Robert. Wow, that's where the first rift is. That's where the first tear is. Because Booker would not have sold his daughter if Robert Lutece didn't do what he did. And the only way Robert Lutece could have done what he did is if so far in the other timeline, Comstock didn't do his thing. Comstock didn't go against the president. Comstock did not make the religion. Comstock did not put her at Monument Island. Comstock did not make the songbird. All of this had to happen. So the split in the timeline occurs at the baptism. Whereas Booker's still doing his stuff until Lutece comes to him 20 years after. Why does it have to be 20 years? It has to be 20 years because that is how old Elizabeth is. She's 20. She has to start this church. She has to start experimenting with tears. But if she starts, therein lies the issue. She has to experiment with the tears. After she's done experimenting with the tears, they know they can't do that constantly. They introduce another issue and allow her and build the siphoning machine. That's where it goes. So, in order, Booker, war hero, who goes on to sire a daughter with Lady Comstock, which that identity itself is still up in the air. Apparently, Booker and Lady Comstock didn't work out. That explains why Lady Comstock hated Comstock. That explains their little tiffy up there. All right, so that's good. That's there.
It's that one line I know.
I'm gonna turn the game down so I can think about this because timeline shenanigans is definitely a big thing that I nerd out about. Turn the game down. There we go. I don't want to miss the credits, but okay. Booker, soldier, hates all the atrocities he did. Goes on, sires a daughter. The relationship doesn't work out. He loves his daughter. He is a single father, but that single father has a debt to pay. He sells his daughter, but regrets the decision. The reason why he sells this daughter, don't know. Whatever it is, I'm just going on what is versus why it happens. All right. He sells his daughter. Robert Lutece is the guy who buys his daughter because Booker is fucking sinned. Like, he killed so much that he is a sinful individual. Okay. So, what does he do? He killed so many people in war. He's good at killing people. He's a cold-hearted son of a bitch. And he sold his daughter. So, he is at the end of his rope after he changes his mind to try to get his daughter. Little did he know, Robert Lutece was a step ahead of that, and Comstock was there trying to take the girl. Booker sees him in the alleyway, goes up, tries to take the girl gets pulled through, loses her pinky. And that's the only thing that Booker has left. Her pinky. This is where the 20 years comes in. And Booker is torn. All he has left is this rotting pinky of a baby. His baby. He gets baptized. He has nowhere to go but religion at this point. And that's when you're at your lowest of the low if you are a non-believer. If you're a non-believer in any sort of religion, the lowest of the low is when you submit yourself to a religion. So that is what Booker did. He got baptized, and he was sick of the name Booker DeWitt at that point. That's where the split timeline happens. Where, in one timeline, he refuses to go through with the baptism, accepting his sins and becoming what Comstock describes as the false prophet, what I describe scientifically as the anomaly in the timeline. And the other side, Booker gets the baptism. Booker DeWitt is gone. There is no Booker DeWitt. Right? There is no fucking Booker DeWitt. There is Comstock. One thing that bugs me is that Comstock's hands are clean. Everyone's hands are clean except for Booker DeWitt and Elizabeth. Elizabeth, she's missing the pinky. Comstock's hand's clean. It doesn't say AD on it. The reason why is because the split timeline made that change. Whereas the 20 years after the failed baptism, Booker scribes AD so he doesn't forget the sin that he committed. So that he doesn't forget his daughter. But he forgot her due to timeline shenanigans and how he was having the nosebleeds. Whatever he did, he drowned himself in sin. Comstock went on to be a leader, a prophet, and working with the Luteces made Columbia. Why did he have to work with the Luteces? Well, the Luteces discovered that Elizabeth, Anna, has a unique power in opening tears. And she will never be a normal baby if she does not control it somehow. Several timelines go through in this one side of the split where Elizabeth goes on and on and on. That's why we see multiple Elizabeths at the end. Several Elizabeths get it wrong, and eventually the Luteces, who are operating outside in order to figure this shit out, the Luteces come up and say, you know what? Let's make the siphoning machine. So, they make the siphoning machine and lock her in that tower. Comstock comes up with the idea of the songbird and works on that project, and they keep her contained so Columbia can work outside of the United States' presence. They get their Confederacy in the clouds. The Luteces know that if this shit continues, New York will be bombed. The world will be bombed. Columbia will be destroyed. They don't get in the way of it. Oh. Why am I here? Hold on. I want to finish my thought. They don't get in the way of it. Instead, they add that piece, that false prophet, that false, that anomaly. Booker DeWitt from another timeline. Since they have the siphoning machine, it's understandable that they're able to use it. They open up a tear. And they get to Booker DeWitt saying, hey, you still have a debt. Because by this point, Booker DeWitt is in debt. He's drowning in his sins. And he needs to do something in order to pay whatever he needs to pay to survive, basically. He's 20 years of beating yourself up over the same sin. That's going to kill a man. So Robert Lutece goes to him and says, not give us the girl, bring us the girl. And that's where the convergence in the timeline happens, and that's where this entire game goes. Now, the ending, where all of the Elizabeths drown Booker before Booker becomes Comstock. That fixes I wouldn't say that that fixes the timeline. I would say that you still have the split, but it's like a circle. Whereas at the other side, both roads combine. Comstock dies by Booker, and Booker goes on to end that timeline and split it from the main timeline. Now, Booker doesn't exist, Comstock doesn't exist, Elizabeth doesn't exist. Okay, I think I figured it out. I think that's how the timeline should go. Yes, there are loops in the timeline, but there are loops within a thread of time. Time goes one way. Doesn't matter how many times you go back and relive certain events from certain years. There's still going to be a main event that happens that defines the timeline. And that main event was the baptism. Oh boy. I need to highlight that fucking ramp. Oh my god. Am I right? That's the only logic that I can apply to this.
Anna?
Anna? Not a jump scare, please.
Is that you?
Yes, okay. So after doing that, after doing what I said, right? After doing what I said, they fixed the timeline so that it is one concurrent. It is not, there's not several repeats and there's not several Elizabeths. Just Booker, Anna, and no Lutesses to get in Booker's way to raise his kid. There's the ending. Yes. Okay, I think that was correct. I think that was correct. This game's a trip.